Grade 12, we are looking at the analytical civil revision question paper, and you are given a site plan of an existing dwelling with new proposed buildings, a title panel here at the bottom of your drawing, which is basically there, and then you are also going to have the list of questions and an answer block. The instructions would be that you need to find all the answers to the related questions here and write them in the answer block, and you will find all of that information on this site plan which you have here on your left hand side. Let's go to question number 1. What is the reference code for the drawing? And you're going to go right here at the bottom. That reference code is SITE -4200-1200-19, and that is where you're going to write it in. Question number 2, how many existing dwellings are indicated on the site plan? And you are going to look at all the dwellings which you have here, and you're going to count all of those dwellings, and you're going to find that there are 5 existing dwellings on the site, which you're going to write in there. Question number 3, how many loading zones are indicated on the site plan? So if you scan here, you're going to find that there's only one loading zone, and that loading zone is going to be found right there. We go to the next question. Which company was responsible for setting up the site plan? And that answer would be right here, which is Anja and Janke Architects. Our next question, number 5, who is the owner of the stand? We are going to find that information here as well. Mr. W. Hallett. Question number 6. What is the stand 4198 used for? And that is stand 4198, and that is going to be a playground which you're going to write in there. Question number 7. What is the total for, which is the slope of the stand 4200 in meters to the southeastern boundary of the stand? So to find the answer to number 7, you will have to look at the stand. They're talking about the southeastern boundary, which is basically going to be this side which you see here. So we're looking at point D, which is the higher point, and that point is going to be 1201, and looking at point A, which is going to be 1200, and that is going to be 1 meter, which you're going to write in there. Question number 8, we ask what does the abbreviation IC stand for, and that's going to be inspection eyes, which you see here by the drainage. And then you will also look at number 9, which the abbreviation BL stand for. That is going to be the building line, and that's the line that you will see formulating here, where no buildings should exceed. Question number 10, how many inspection eyes are needed for the new proposed building? We're going to go to the new proposed, and you will see IEs are there. There are 4 of them, and that's which you are going to write in there as an answer to number 10. Number 11, name the feature that is indicated by the arrow 1. If you scan over the page, you will find arrow 1 would be there, and that is a sand symbol for a water meter. We go to question number 12. What color should be used to indicate the sewer line at the new proposed gymnasium? And that standard color would be brown according to our SANS color coding system. We're looking at question number 13. Very importantly, they ask, has the proposed revision been made on the drawing? And you need to motivate your answer. So what is the revision? We're going to go to the revision table. There it says 1 revision. That was the date, and the revision there was the new gymnasium was over the building line. So if we're going to inspect now, you will find that that gymnasium, which is the proposed one here, has been moved inside the building line, which basically means that your answer will be yes, and your motivation would be that the gymnasium is not over the building line. Let us examine and answer the question number 14 related to the beta fence. You will find significantly that the beta fence only runs this side, which is AB, this side, which is DC, and the front side, which is AD. And in AD you still have some gaps which allow for the entrances of various vehicles. There is no beta fence at the back. There is a brick wall of 2.1 meters. So you only have this 3 sides here. So if you look at the 2 sides, AB and DC, you will have it's 28.5 plus 28.5 and one front side which is 56.83. Add it all gives us 113.83. Then you add up all the gaps here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2.1s, and then you add that 4.2 which is there, and that together will give you 14.7, and then you have to subtract 14.7 from 113.83, and that will give you 99.13 meters as the perimeter of the beta fence. Question 14. In the space provided below, in answer 15, determine the total area of the existing dwelling in meters. So here we have the existing dwelling, and we need to find the total floor area of that. So if you examine very closely what I'm going to do, I'm going to break this up into 2 rectangles, which I have a big rectangle and a small one, and I'm going to work out both of them separately, and I'm going to add them at the end to give me my total floor area. So if I look at my answer, the big rectangle would be 5.4 meters times 5.7, and that's going to give me 30.78 meters. And you will find that I'm working with meters as it is. I've already converted. My small rectangle will be 3.3 times 1.8, and that's going to give me 5.94. So I have to add the totals of 30.78 plus 5.94, and that's going to give me a floor area of 36.72 meter square. And of course the final question is number 16 in the space provided in the title panel. In answer 16, draw neat freehand the graphical symbol of the top view of this component here. The top view of that, you're going to draw that right here, and that is the given blocked and stalled type urinal according to the SANS 10143, and your answer is going to look like the following. Learners, in freehand you are going to draw this rectangular block directly under that there, and you will have this 45-degree line that zigzags like that up and down, and you will have a little trap there in that specific corner. It is freehand. Each of these 3 sections will line up with those 3 sections there. And that concludes basically your analytical 1 revision activity.